This weekend, Arlington, Texas opened a $10 million esports facility in the shadow of AT&T Stadium in Globe Life Park. Esports, or competitive gaming, is a phenomenon that's quickly growing across the world. In a recent report by Newzoo, a market research firm specializing in esports, viewership has grown from 160 million in 2016 to over 215 million for this year. To put these numbers into perspective, over 205 million people tuned into the Riot Games League of Legends finals in 2018. Compare this with this year's Game 3 of the NBA Finals, which brought in a mere 17.9 million viewers. The surge has represented a unique opportunity for universities interested in riding the esports wave. The University of North Texas has recently designated its esports club as a varsity program, going so far as to install a $200,000 facility on campus purely for the growing sport. North Texas joins 62 other universities with recognized esports teams. A win in competitive shooter Counter-Strike Global Offensive at this weekend's grand opening of Esports Stadium Arlington has one team hopeful they can join the ranks of other recognized collegiate programs.
Oh, I think this is huge, honestly. Like, for us, LSU doesn't really recognize us too much, but for other colleges, this is honestly a really big opportunity, and it's a nice experience. You get to feel what the pros feel, you get to see how they play, their setups and stuff, and what that's just like.
The match featured Louisiana State University and University of Texas at Arlington in a best-of-one set, with LSU coming out on top. Esports director Michael Clack-Paratori said the club receives no funding from the school and hopes the signature win can change that.
This was huge for our club and organization. I was telling all the guys, this is a really big thing. So in the case of Heroes of the Dorm, that was 2 years ago. We didn't get a lot of recognition from LSU for it. Unfortunately, we got maybe one retweet, but it's still something. So hopefully they'll recognize this as a big deal and start realizing hey, esports and collegiate is really starting to roll. We should get into this.
Paratori has reached out to other schools like Louisiana Tech and seen how different treatment can be for esports programs at smaller universities.
LA Tech, the way that it works for them, actually, since they're just a smaller school, they have more communication between students and student body. So whenever we went to a LAN event about 8 weeks ago in September, I was able to talk with all of them, a bunch of really nice guys. They were like, yeah, we're cool with our president. He told us, hey, video games is a growing thing, just let me know what y'all need and we'll supply everything. So they're getting a center to play on campus. They have all of their stuff really set out, and they're on a really good track.
For freshman players like Bryce Miracle Lee, this is a new experience. He shared what a win on this stage means for him.
I hope it will, kind of show us it's a real thing, hopefully get us some support from the university.
LSU esports has not gotten the support they would like, but senior Andrew D. Truxie Truxillo has seen market growth in his time with the program.
It's grown tremendously. Just from the jerseys, our jerseys used to be little just rinky-dink, and now we have official nice jerseys with sponsors. Hopefully after this, our club can realize that this is a real serious thing, and not our club, but our school realizes this and can help fund little things here and there, and eventually grow it massively.
The setting couldn't have been better for LSU, surrounded by gaming rigs and fans of their sport. Truxillo shared a message for LSU administration and how they might take a page from Louisiana Tech's book.
Our buddies at LA Tech, their school president is really into esports. He thinks it's growing and big, and so he's pushing for that, and they're going to get that probably by March or February. And so I just hope at least by 2024 we have that. And then I also would like to see LSU by that time offer scholarships, because we're nerds, we're smart kids, and if you want good grades and scores, get us there.
The LSU esports team may have to wait for full school funding. However, with wins on stages as big as this, the goal might not be too far off.